You.
What's up, y'all? This is Tom Hyser from Rollerblade. I'm here with Rob G today. We're visiting.
Also from Rollerblade.
Yes, and just basically explaining the new solo skates to everybody out there. We've spent the past year developing this skate, Rob and the other team riders, and I think we've come up with a pretty cool new skate that's going to actually push the sport a little bit, make people roll faster, grind easier.
Lock topsides better, and torque better.
Basically making street skating easier.
Yeah.
But really where it all starts is the switch frame. This is the same frame that was on the .8 skate, but now we've really refined it here. The switch frame actually sits down into the sole plate system, as you can see here. And what that does is eliminates how far you have to lean to get over onto your sole plate or to do a royale on the top side. So essentially you're having to lean less to achieve a top side. And with the area of your sole plate and the side of this frame here, you've got the largest grind space out of any skate out right now. So you combine the sidewall, the frame, and the sole plate, and you have a really huge grind space. Rob might elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, well, I don't even really need to talk if you just see my edits, and you know that I'm walking pristine styles.
Yeah. But all right, and the next thing that everyone should really check out on this skate that Rob and I really love and push for this new skate is this 45-degree buckle strap here. And what this does is it locks your foot down into the shell, and when you jump, your skates come with you. Pretty much that's the basis behind this deal here. It's got a buckle protector. The production buckle protector will actually be a little bit higher. Other than that, this is pretty much what the skate's going to look like in final production. The Solo Skate will have the removable cuff rivet, so you can get different colored cuffs. Same with the straps. They're bolted on here with T-nuts. And we went with a V-cut cuff. Upon Robert's recommendation, really, we experimented with a lot of different cuff shapes, and there's the phone ringing. But we experimented with a lot of different cuff shapes and what works best for street skating and jumping and controlling your skates when you grind. And so we went with a V-cut, and you can see here on the liner as well. It's got a nice plush inside liner. Spent a lot of time working on the correct foam package inside the liner, so you'll see a great improvement in the rollerblade liners. I feel like they're some of the best out there.
Yeah, they're very quality. I don't have any rips in the back of my liner at all. I've been skating for a while.
We've got the neoprene toe, so that gives a little bit when you do a gap, or if your foot shape's slightly different than the next guy's, it'll be happy in this liner. A little rubberized footbed on the bottom, which prevents it from sliding inside the shell. Good memory foams inside on any of the Solo skates. The liners are good, even at the $199 price point, the Solo Era skate with the basic liner. And just one note on the Era skate, there is not a V-cut, and that's just so a newer skater can have a little more ankle support. Yeah, there's subtle differences between all three of the different models that we're going to produce, but really it comes down to the Era skate is going to come with the standard TRS frame. We did make the groove much deeper, which, a lot of recommendation from street skaters have always told us, hey, we need a deeper groove, so we've matched it up perfectly with the sole plate. So again, you really don't have to lean too far to do a torque or royale. It locks in right away out of the box. You can go do a big old king cradle and feel confident that you're going to lock on.
And these are my skates. Then I just started skating yesterday, and usually I like to even start with some kind of like groove, but I was able to do all my tricks and start everything just on the groove that's like given there without slipping out or missing any of my locks. So that's really neat.
Definitely. The material, the sole plates, we tested a lot of different stuff, but based on some frame designs I've done in the past, I've had a lot of experience with plastics and what materials work better, and so we applied that knowledge to the sole plate and slides super fast on bricks, ledges, rails, whatever, right out of the box. And just trying to avoid having to have to wax everything. You can actually skate a skate park coping that hasn't been waxed.
I skated unwaxed skate park coping yesterday, and I was hauling, but I'm trying to keep the sense in there. I was going extremely fast.
One other note that's pretty cool to the skate is the shock absorber. As you see, is pretty long. It goes about halfway the length of the boot. And inside here is a little notched area that it fits into. and so it doesn't slide around at all, and it provides a lot of shock absorption. You really notice it when you jump off something, you know, fairly high, then you notice it, and it's stiff enough to where it's not actually stealing your momentum as you're trying to push or feel squishy. So that slides right in here, and combine that with the footbed that goes inside your liner. We've got actual arch support here with this harder foam material, rubberized foam material, and then the shock absorber in your heel. So altogether, it's a nice package for rolling down the street smooth. And another advantage that we have, I think, with the skate that we really got to emphasize here is that these big wheels actually sit lower up into the boot here. And when you put our skate next to any other brand skate, you'll notice that the ride height of the sole plate to the ground is really not much higher at all. And that's because the wheels are actually deep into the sole plate and into the boot. So.
Yeah. A lot of people are worried about the big wheel and not being able to lock properly. But like I said, if you go to my YouTube videos, you'll be able to see that I have no problem with the skates.
The standard frame on the Aero skate also fits a pretty big wheel. It fits up to a 64 millimeter wheel. There's not really any of those out on the market right now, but certainly there's a lot of wheel companies thinking ahead into the future, and they're actually excited about what we're doing here at Rollerblade and trying to push the sport a little bit, get the speed back into skating. You know, you can skate from spot to spot on these, and you don't get caught up on every little crack, and you can actually roll pretty smooth.
Yeah, with the speed comes more confidence. I've noticed that too, and some of the new people that haven't skated at all yesterday immediately started skating fast to whatever they were doing, and it looked like their confidence actually shot up yesterday.
The shell's quite different than anyone else's molded shell. It's got ventilated holes here, which, you know, we're trying to make this thing as light and high performance as possible. So we felt like, you know, wrapping it in a skins, just adding more weight, and, you know, Rob and I and the other skaters on the team, we really are looking for the highest performing skate we can possibly have. So we felt like keeping the skin off it's going to keep it lighter and just eliminate excess junk that really doesn't need to be there for skating. I think we achieved a pretty sleek design with the shell, and then the sole plates, they are wide, but, you know, the tricks that people are doing today, set sliding, I mean, when you get in set slide position on the inside here, your sole plates hit on purpose, and so you can actually set slide properly and control it. And you actually have the inside groove really does lock, so when you do a front side or like a deep stance and a sweat stance, you have 2 points of contact here to actually balance on. If you study the cover of Rob G's sweat stancing on the new catalog, you'll see what I'm talking about.
You'll notice all the perks of the skate.
So yeah, we really did think about it here. Everything into this skate is designed specifically for a reason, to make skating easier and better. You can see they're squared off back edges of the sole plate. You know, that's on purpose so that new possibilities are there for you. You know, if you like to do rough grinds, actually a really good spot to do rough grinds in the back. Negatives are ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't really do too many of them, but it's cool to know that if I ever want to mess around and do them, I can just do them.
Yeah, you can do a negative trick without having to look like rubber knees to achieve the trick. You know, you don't have to tweak over so far to actually do it. So that's the basics. You know, all the skates come with good bearings. You know, the frame technology, we're really trying to push something new here, and you know, the people that have really given it a chance, especially with the new skate and the sole plates here, it all has come together for a nice package of high performance. That's about it. Check out the MySpace page, myspace.com/Team Rollerblade Series, for more updated information about the products, what the team's doing, and you know, we're just committed to innovating skates, and we nerd out about it every day and try and figure out how to make them better. And we're already working on 2010 stuff, so stay tuned. Rollerblade's not playing games anymore.
Yo, this is Rob G. Check out rollerwarehouse.com for the new Estilo skate, as well as the other new rollerblade skates that are coming out very soon, January of 2009.
I'll do something. I'm going to work on that.